Hey fellow comrades, welcome back to our newest edition of our Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi Bell. And this match, I made so many mistakes, but I'm still uploading it because you know what, everybody makes mistakes. And I sort of want to make, just the experience of you guys viewing my stuff not so one-sided. Yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna lead with Rotom, switching out to Heatran. First mistake was switching out, forgetting that he is a special defensive Rotom. I could have probably stayed and take one of his moves and Scout. Now because, I tried to predict the Draco Meteor, I've switched out, he goes for Surf, he goes for Surf again, seeing the damage, he is Expert Belted, seeing that he is not locked, resulting in a proof that was his Dragon Pulse coming next. And now I'm gonna go for Rest, regaining all my lost HP, but I've wasted Resto Chesto very early, and we're gonna see how that is gonna result. I did T-Wave the Latios, but that's really not that big of a deal for him because he's still dishing out a lot of damage. Now I guess it's a big deal because Latios is all about speed and power, so we're gonna see. Anyways, I'm gonna go for Hydro Pump, expecting him to switch out. The first one misses, which was kinda, when I think about it, it depends. Yeah, I believe, I would have took him down where Burn would have taken him out, but there is still a question of taking 2 Hydro Pump hits, and that's calling a miracle on its own. So I did force his Fortress to come in. He's probably specially defensive, but I was thinking that is a little bit too obvious because I could have switched out to Magnezone, and again I think he's gonna predict me to switch out to Magnezone. The guy stays in and goes for the Stealth Rocks, and now I'm thinking, well, okay, maybe he's just gonna take this opportunity to go for the Entry Hazard fully, but he goes for the Full Switch. Okay, I got completely outplayed there. I mean, it feels way too risky. All those moves he did back there just to put up the rocks felt way too risky. Yet somehow it managed to handle me because I don't know what I'm doing, to be perfectly honest. Oh man, I gotta get into the game. Anyways, go back to actually the first time seeing it in this match. Landorus taking on the Repulsion. Drain Punch was a little bit expected, and Burn doing some additional damage. Mag Punch, I do resist, though it's not gonna be doing much. He's gonna need to switch out, in this case switching out to his Latios. I expect the switch, so I'm gonna decide to go for the Stealth Rocks this turn. He is paralyzed, so Stone Edge should be doing a decent amount. I'm kinda expecting like, a little close to half, and he does a decent amount. Kinda expect to do a little bit more considering that Landorus is extremely powerful even after playing defensive, but I was kinda overestimating the whole unstab part, and I'm not the only one. People keep on overestimating the whole stab and unstab and how much the damage difference is in the end. Anyway, switching out to Celebi on this turn, because I can probably take Surf and pretty much whatever he's got. He's gonna need to switch out. In this case, he's gonna switch out to Repulsion, his Conkeldurr, to have it as a Death Fodder, realizing that Burn and everything outside of the Mag Punch, it's probably not gonna be helping him out anymore. So he's gonna make a good move by just sacking it right there, right then. He's gonna go to a Troll, his Whimsicott, and I'm gonna decide to go to Heatran. I'm 4 times weak to it. He's normally faster. It kind of makes sense, but I guess this was not a bad move to switch out to Heatran in total respect, because the next move is Acrobatics, Flying Gem boosted, still not enough to take me down, and I successfully actually took that move, as well as U-turn, retaliating with a Flamethrower, get a burn on his Thunderous, and nearly took him down with the help of the burn, but unfortunately it will still survive, give himself the opportunity to put up the Tailwind. And now for the next 2 or 3 turns, I'm not too sure, I barely see people use this move. I believe it's 3 turns. His Pokemon are normally gonna outspeed me without me going for priority. Still, he's gonna go for Outrage, and this was a sort of a bad move on his part, but here is where his bad move is gonna make his bad move a good move, because I go to my Magnezone, and this was before I actually fix it to put Flash Cannon on, because I was so sure I have Flash Cannon. As you can probably tell, he does outspeed me. He's probably even banded, seeing how much that did, but because I don't have Flash Cannon, I have nothing to really hit him hard, and this Kyurem is gonna be a painful Pokemon to deal with later on, as you're gonna see. Anyways, gonna go to Conkeldurr this turn, just gonna go for a Mach Punch. I wanna see how much I can actually do, probably even get a Confusion off on the next turn. he's gonna go for the outrage and straight off take me out. I mean, stealth rock damage and all, but whew, Kyurem is powerful. You know, you should never underestimate that Pokemon. Still, I'm gonna switch out to Celebi. I'm kind of talking about his physical attack. His special just isn't all that great. I've used Earth Power on it, and it just didn't really do as much as I would have really liked to. But anyways, I'm gonna go for Psychic this turn, thinking, well, Earth Power, he may switch out to Latias. Latios, I mean. And normally Fortress can take this, but I'm just gonna go for the Calm Mind, thinking, well, Latias, it is paralyzed, but I still feel like it's a threat. He's gonna Rapid Spin. My problem is that I should have had Earth Power. It would have probably not taken down the Kyurem. I guess I didn't want to risk it, but I should never allow this Pokemon to Rapid Spin, because now Kyurem can easily come in. But I did realize that his Kyurem is probably banded, seeing that he does have Tailwind to work with his Choice Banded. Kyurem just gonna go for the Psychic this turn, you know, take him down in case he switches out. May as well go for it. I guess Giga Drain, he Quad Resist would have probably not even take him out, but Whimsicott is a problem because he can easily outspeed me, go for the U-turn. It's a big Astral, and it's gonna be doing just enough to where I can take two after he switches out and switches in. The lefties are not going to be taking me up there to a safe point where I can take another one, and that is a bit of a problem. And I'm starting to believe I should put Signal Beam on this Celebi, because I've been having problems with a dragon such as this, especially Latias. So getting some lefties after taking him out with the help of the Calm Mind. I guess Calm Mind did kind of come in handy in this case, but another U-turn is unfortunately gonna take me down. I guess I should have just decided to go for the Giga Drain on that turn. He switches out to his Latios after he decided to U-turn to get some additional HP back, but I'm not too sure if that one would have actually taken me up to a reasonable amount where I would have taken another one. Well, whatever the case, I'm gonna go for the Signal Beam, thinking, well, you know, his Whimsicott is his last. I can go for it, but it does not even take down the Kyurem. This is a timid one, but Kyurem is so bulky, and I'm pretty sure that one is 252 HP and 252 attack. Yeah, that was the game. You know, my player here outplayed me. It's simple as that. We got outplayed. Yes, anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed, and that's gonna be it for today. Until next time, peace out.